really wrong with you?
Alright, here we go. Countdown in 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey guys, it's the Monty and Shawna show.
I'm back!
Oh wait, we gotta do the applause. I love that device.
I really do too. I don't know why. It's super corny, but I like it.
That's why I like it, because it is corny.
I have 0 more vacations coming up.
You just got back from California.
I know.
You already thinking about going somewhere else?
I got pampered last year. Thanks, COVID.
Yeah.
Because I was able to, you know what I mean? Just bump and go, and it was so cheap to fly.
Oh yeah.
And then I was like, I'm going here. Because it's $100, and that's gas money while I'm gone. You know what I mean? It was the same. It was just a trade-off. So, yeah. Now I'm like, oh.
How was California?
It was really awesome. It was. Me, my person, and Chance went to California and for my bestie's 50th birthday.
Yeah.
It was amazing. We got to dress up. I got to be a pretty girl. I had lashes on, hair slayed back. It was picturesque. We went to the Mission Inn in Riverside.
Yeah.
Ronald Reagan and Nancy Reagan were married there.
Really?
We got pictures of it. All the architecture is just, it's an old mission that was converted into a hotel. So, unfortunately, the dinner was horrible.
Really?
We were all astonished, to be honest, because it's a world-renowned hotel.
What made it terrible? Like not enough portions? Or
Oh my
was it
God.
seasoned right?
Would you like me to
go down
give
the
you
list?
the list
Yes.
of how many bad things happened on this?
Just the dinner, not the whole
The whole thing was great, but the dinner, they pushed our reservation back earlier in the day, which we already had a timeline because we were taking pictures and blah, 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 blah. So it pushed down another hour. Well, we had kids with us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, we had timed eating and everything around that, of course. Of course, we're all prepared. We all came with snacks, so whatever. But that's not the point. So then you think if they push back the reservation, okay, it's to be more accommodating to us.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm okay with that. Shit. The meatballs were great, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
The food that we did get that was the right temperature was good.
Yeah.
They overcooked my steak.
Oh wow.
And I mean way overcooked it. And I was like, look, I'm the easy person. I'm a customer service person, so I get it. Look, don't refire. Everybody else has been served. Don't refire it. Just give me the pasta that one of the kids had. Like, that would be perfect.
Yeah.
10 minutes, maybe. 5 minutes. It's pasta. 25 minutes later.
Oh wow.
Everybody's already finished eating.
Yeah.
I still haven't gotten my food. I'm fucking hungry.
Yeah. That's a ridiculous amount of time.
She brings it back. It's not dressed. I thought it was going to be dressed. And then because the kids came, like, and I was like, just give me exactly that.
Yeah.
And she was like, it's already dressed. She didn't come back for 15 minutes to make sure that it was okay. Where I was like...
Was it that busy?
No. I'm just like, okay, if you know you already had to replace a meal, and
Make
not
sure
a cheap one, it was the most, you know what I mean? You need to go back and make sure that that one's fine. So, I took 2 bites and it was raw noodles.
Oh.
And broccolini. I was like, I can't even...
Can't do it.
I can't even doctor it with shit that's on the table to make it right.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that, other people's food was ice cold. Other people's food was, it was all the way around a clusterfuck. Then they ended up comping most of my meal, which was whatever. To be perfectly honest, the customer service was so bad that I was pissed. It was $100 for the guys to eat, because I didn't eat. And I'm like, I'm not even complaining about, like, dude, the food that I did taste was great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Had it been right, but dude, if you can't accommodate a party of that big, you should have said that and said, look, we're understaffed, blah, 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 blah. And let us know that ahead of time. We could have easily made other plans.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. But yeah, it was fun. So I had Del Taco for dinner that night. In the car. Had this Karen in front of us in the drive-thru. Drive-thru took fucking almost 20 minutes. I'm like, I just want a fucking taco. A hot sauce packet at this point. I'm fucking hungry. I had cheesecake and salad and a meatball.
A meatball.
A meatball. I'm Fred. Oh my God. So the girl, they argue with the person. They're trying to order, right? And they're arguing with the person. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with everybody tonight? Like, what? Do I just not get to eat? What? Why? Took us 10 minutes to get the tickets to leave. I mean, it was a clusterfuck. And they were just so, like, dismissive about the whole thing. Like, sorry, whatever. Well, whatever. They just not apologetic.
Ooh, that's not good.
That's what pissed me off.
Yeah.
Comping my food, I didn't even give a fuck about that. Seriously, I knew how much money I was gonna spend when I walked in the fucking door.
Yeah.
If I couldn't afford it, I would have not been there.
Yeah. But
you can't be accommodating. Like I said, they did comp mine and whatever, but it was the attitude that came with it that was the problem. It's not customer service. Fucking make it right. You're in a world-renowned motherfucking resort. What the fuck are you doing?
I know this is so silly, but I hate the Wendy's right here on the corner. They have these slower service. I go everywhere else and it's just fine.
Right.
And most times my son just wants vanilla frosting. But I swear it takes 20 minutes. I don't care how long the line. But it's $2.72. I know exactly how much it is because I get it on a regular basis.
Right.
But every time I go to the window, I still gotta sit there. I'm like, I know the card swipe is not taking that long. I said, if you need cash, I can give you cash. Every single time. It takes 20 minutes. So I don't get it. People complain about it in front of me. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Wow.
Anyway, I don't know. I hate staying at Wendy's. I have to go there every day for frosting. He loves it. He loves their frostings. I understand. Like, man, you have to try somebody else's frosting or something.
Somebody has to make one somewhere that is going to be okay. Dairy Queen's up the street. You can go to that.
Yeah. I'm going to try to get a little something else. Even if you go to McDonald's, their cup is bigger than the large frosting. But anyway, we'll see. But slowly give it a try at something different. But I have to say, we went to the GOAT this weekend. We had perfect service.
That's awesome.
It took maybe a few more minutes than I expected, but it was like we had a good big table.
Right. When you have a big table, you just should already know it's going to be a minute.
Yeah. So, but beyond that, it was good food. It was a lot of it. People trying to give away, hey, have some of this, have some of that.
Right.
Yeah. So it was nice. We had a good time together.
The rest of the trip to Cali was good. I went to my old stomping grounds, took Chance to where he had his first cheeseburger.
Really?
Yeah. And went back to the hood and back to the house that I moved away from to come to the South, and it was interesting. Saw the house that I grew up in that's now rubble. Oh, it was hard to see.
I bet. I can imagine.
Super hard to see because that house was beautiful. It was a beautiful home, and it's just who bought it just ran it into the ground.
Yeah, interesting.
It was sad. But, and of course I always hate leaving because I got to be with my niece and nephew and cater to their every whim. I made spaghetti one night and cooked the sauce all day long, and it was, I love cooking. I know I was halfway through, the significant person was like,
I like that.
You had a concert in the kitchen today? What the fuck? That's how I roll when I cook. You should already know that. I'm sorry.
Oh, Thanksgiving this year is going to be you and Erica making everything.
Erica, you're on notice. Just going to let you know.
Yes.
Me and Erica are the ones that are cooking.
Yes. I
Dude, I feel like
food.
I don't know if I can compete with her. Like, she does some really culinary, like, amazing things that I'm like, I'm your fan, teach me the ways. I'm serious. Oh, I'm impressed thoroughly. She feeds me very well. I love you, Erica. She brings snacks and salsa. She is my love language. She knows food's my love language.
She's such a cutie, too.
Baby, if you cook for me and like cook some really good food for me, that's it. I'm like a little puppy. I'm like, okay, hi.
That's too funny.
Yeah, Erica's amazing. She does, and like I'm like. Now I like stalk her Facebook, like, what'd you make today? Are you bringing some of that to work? Just asking.
I've never even had her cooking, but every picture she takes is like, this is home in the garden.
The venison chili was the bomb.
Yeah.
I love the way she prepared the meat. Venison can be pretty gamey, but I know that it has a lot to do with the processing and stuff like that. So, but it was fabulous. She made the orzo broccoli cheddar soup. Amazing. Oh, dude, we've decided that we need to start having like soup week at Rebar when it starts getting cold. We would all appreciate it.
Soup week and chili week.
Soup week and chili week.
Yeah, I need it.
And then the dam, like, we've just been jamming at the dam, man.
Yeah.
Jamming at the dam.
Hashtag
jamming at the dam. Oh yeah, wow, that's funny. I didn't mean to do that. That was just my brain working.
I love it.
But yeah, business has been good. We start trivia on Wednesday.
I can't wait.
I'm so excited. I am. I'm super excited about that. It's gonna be fun. And then we have 2 new people that have come to join us. We've actually known Rhonda for a really long time, and I'm super excited to work with them. Yes, they're so sweet. We bonded today, and I'm really excited that we're going to see them all the time.
Bartenders, cooks, or what else?
Kind of everything in between. They've all worked together before, which I love. Great, independent, strong business women. My people. Like, yes, like, teach me the ways, show me everything, which, you know what I mean? Show me if you got a better way, because I love that. Well, because you can learn from everybody you meet.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Be coachable and be able to be humble enough to know that I don't always know everything. Some days. Some days I think I do.
That is awesome.
But dude, I'm super excited because they've been in the business for a really, really long time. I've been more in retail longer than I was in the bar business because I was only in the bar business for a couple of years. So yeah, I'm excited to learn from everything that they are bringing. So absolutely, growth, forward motion. Forward motion is like key.
Oh yes, indeed.
So bar life's been interesting, of course, because it always.
I can imagine. Look, I've been there a lot, so I know.
I see you.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Anything else is new, or should we go to questions?
Ooh. I don't think so.
Yeah, like I said, we had Brandy's birthday. That was amazing.
Brandy's birthday was so much fun. It was so much fun.
And
shout out to the cake lady. What's that queen's name? And it's funny because I've met her like 3 times, and I swear to God, if she says it, and I'm like, oh yeah. But like, I can never think of her name. Denise, I'm sorry.
That's hilarious.
But I didn't even get to eat it.
It even tastes good.
I wanted some. Emily was like, oh my God, this cake is amazing. And she was like, is she doing all the cakes going forward? And I was like, yes, she is. Because we're now going to commission Denise.
It looked too beautiful to even cut into. But
it was so pretty.
But then once I ate it, I was like, oh, this is great.
It's fucking delicious.
Yeah.
I haven't had a pretty birthday cake in years. I want a pretty birthday cake for my 50th. My grandmother used to make all my cakes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So, like, all of them until I was, like, 15, 16. Like, my grandmother made my cake every year. I never got a store-bought cake. I've never had a store-bought cake until, like, way later.
Yeah.
And she was a cake maker, and she decorated cakes and stuff, and Yeah, so I've had a Barbie cake, I've had a Holly Hobby cake, I've had a Garfield cake, a panda.
Yeah.
The panda was like an actual, like, panda. 3D
Really?
panda, yes.
Wild panda.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. It was really cute, though. I was little then. I was like 3 or 4, so my mom, I'm sure, picked it, so I don't know. Yeah, so I want a pretty cake for my birthday. Hey, I want a pretty cake for my birthday this year. How is it? Denise.
Yes.
Denise. I trust your ability, and you've met me enough times that I feel like you could totally make my cake and know what I would love. So I'm going to leave it in your hands.
And to see Brandy, to see her outfit, and then to see the cake, it's like...
It was perfect.
Perfect.
It was perfect. You didn't even plan that. That's the crazy part. Like, that was God, that was a God moment.
Yeah, I gave Denise total freedom to do whatever you want.
Right.
We know how classy Brandy is.
Right.
So it has to match what who Brandy is.
Right.
So she wouldn't even let me see the cake before she went in there. So I know it's good. I know it's good. I have confidence in her skills. So when I saw it, I was like, yes, that is amazing.
It was beautiful. Denise, you're a rock star. I've said her name enough times now, I'll probably remember it. I'm going to say it like 6 more times before we end this. That way it's like ingrained in my head.
When is your birthday?
April 7th.
Okay, yeah, she had time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I then came to the conclusion the other night that, like, I'm going to have, because I start planning this far out just because, like, if I'm traveling or whatever, I have to kind of plan. I'm not planning a party right now.
Mentally, I'm thinking she has to get to know you, get to know your personality.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Have personality match the cake match the personality. So, give her time. She is amazing.
Denise, you and I need to hang out. I got you, girl. We'll go do some fun shit.
Yes.
Go be delinquents in Nashville. It's not hard to do.
I don't know.
Go hang out with my hood rat friends.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man. Life's been really good. I'm super excited. Like, there's a lot. Like, I knew there was going to be a lot going on the month of October just because so many things are happening in my personal life and my work life.
Yeah.
So, it's going to be a busy month.
I don't have an outfit yet for Halloween.
I don't either. And, like, me and my staff, we're in it to win it. Yeah. We're all dressing up all 3 fucking days. 29th, 30th, 31st. We have costumes for each day.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. Oh, this is an event.
Alrighty.
Oh, yeah.
So
as a matter of fact, Devin's starting the decorations, so I'm super excited what it's going to... I might go to work tomorrow, even though it's my off day, just to see what's happening, because I want to help. I'm excited. I want it to be pretty. And he well, you know Devin. Devin's amazing. And he's just a great decorator, but I was like, I'll hold the bows for you.
Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, I haven't even picked out an outfit yet, so I don't know.
What are you thinking?
I don't know.
You know, we have DJ Devo coming.
Oh, really?
Yes.
When?
On the 30th for Halloween.
Really?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I should get a paycheck. I got you with the trivia, now I got a DJ.
You get my undying love and gratitude, motherfucker. That's what you get.
Yes, I love Devo.
That's friend connections, whatever.
No, I'm just messing. But yeah, that's great. I love Devo. I'm all about some connections, so I got you.
I have something to say. Oh, Lord Jesus, hold my tongue. Oh, no. Oh, no, I don't think you want that. Whew, okay.
I almost read your mind. I can almost guess what
I'm like, just...
Don't say it. Don't say it if you think I know what you think you say.
Talk some shit. Go ahead. Fuck around and find out.
I don't know why I thought this has been too long.
Oh my God. like 5 people saw this. Only 5.
I love it.
We'll be good.
Oh,
We should do like a drinking game next time.
Okay.
No, we shouldn't. You know what's funny is like I've
been wanting to try different whiskeys. You know, I like to drink whiskey and Coke. So try different flavors, different brand names.
Right.
Just once.
How do you feel about tequila?
I like tequila. I just can't do a lot of tequila.
Right. So
the drinks you made, those were pretty good.
Right, because it's not super crazy. It's mixed too. So.
I wasn't keen about licking the plastic cup. Like, where's this cup been now?
I made sure that I fingered it. You know what?
Oh my! That's the only thing like that.
I licked the edge of it. That's why everything stuck to it.
I knew it. That was good. Yes.
God bless America. Okay.
But no, those are pretty good.
So we've got some new tequila coming.
New tequila.
Mm-hmm. George Strait's.
Okay.
Because he made his own brand, and Michael Jordan's.
Michael Jordan has tequila. Does he really? I didn't know that.
So I'm excited. Everybody was like super like, oh my god, yeah, let's try it. So the bartenders are no to.
See, I can drink margaritas on it.
Right.
But then most times when it comes to
and these are like
shots,
sipping tequilas. These aren't like fucking let's slam them back. These are a smoother. So
yeah.
I'm excited to try them though. So that'll be kind of cool.
Yeah. All right. I'm down for one.
The bottles are really pretty. I'm already like thinking way ahead. I'm like, I want those bottles because I will put Christmas lights in them, and
you're so funny.
They're really pretty though. I'm serious.
I can imagine.
Put twinkle lights in them.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm gonna do something.
Okay.
Dude, all the Crown bags that come, because all the cases of Crown that we get or whatever, I save all the bags because we're gonna do Christmas bags this year for everybody.
Really?
Yeah, I'm excited.
For like all the employees.
Like of the employees and some of the regulars and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I feel like you're like, yay. No, I just thought it was kind of cool. I was like, dude, why aren't we saving these and like using them for something, know? And we have tons of merch that comes from Budweiser and Heineken, and you know what I mean? Like you can make cool little goodie bags. So, or for New Year's Eve, we could do that. What is that?
You put these are the lights. You gotta take some little battery, put in there, and then they're like cork in the bottle.
What?
So yeah, Wish for $2. Actually, it didn't come with any batteries, so I don't have any batteries.
Oh.
So yeah, that's that.
Well, that's shocking that you don't have any batteries.
What does that mean? Who can watch batteries on them? Maybe if you was at AA or AAA.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was a watch battery. My bad.
You are too silly.
I love you. Oh man, that's 2 for 2. I'm fucking on a roll. Shawna's been gone too long. That's what happened. Dun-dun-dun. Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh. We didn't even get to the questions.
No.
What questions? We don't know. I don't know. I was rewatching some of the episodes the other day, and I was just laughing. I was like, oh my god, the crazy ass shit that we've talked about on here.
I know it.
People know way more about me than they probably ever need to know. It's okay, it's only 5 people that are watching, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Oh god.
That's
okay.
funny.
My stomach hurts. It's funny because you would have had to watch the past episodes to catch that.
Yes.
So I'm like, I bet I could open that drawer right there and there's batteries in them.
Yes, but the wrong type of batteries. What are you trying to tell people out there? I don't have that many watches. Girl, you're too much.
I Oh, my face hurts.
Yes.
We're gonna be like, why did you just laugh the last 5 minutes of the whole show? I can't stop. Okay, woosah. All right, focus. Fucking get your shit back together, please.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Okay.
You got 5 minutes to go.
To Mike. Thank you, Mike.
Who the hell is Mike?
Who is Mike? What were we? Well, I told you I was going to save it for the podcast. What was it that I was going to say? We do that a lot too. Wait. Save it for the podcast because we don't want to retell the story twice. And then we forget. Amateurs. That's why. We're amateurs. Where the fuck is Mike Drew? I haven't seen him. Matter of fact, I haven't seen his stuff.
He was at the show. He was in California.
You can't. Don't come for me. Don't come for me.
I'm just telling you.
No, you were being confrontational. Don't come for me. That was my best friend's 50th birthday. I've known that bitch since middle school.
I'm just saying.
She helped me raise my children. Yeah, I sure the fuck was in California.
You was here, you was there.
Whatever. You should have followed me to California. Fuck Mike. Get it together. Why am I putting in all the work? This is going to be like the sideshow of Mike Drew's fucking weird shit of the girl that follows him around.
How you going to be on the show? Like, all right, talk all that shit now.
And I'm going to be like, I don't have anything to say. I love that he buys into all, you know what I mean? Like, he plays into all of it, which is fabulous. Yes. I love that it doesn't make him uncomfortable because I'm really just being fucking stupid as fuck. Because now I'm just making it bigger than it really, you know what I mean? Like, my initial reaction, I just amplified it by 10. But, dude, it just cracks me up that he's, fuck yeah, okay. Alright. I talk a lot of shit. Just so you know. Be careful.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man. Mike Drew, if you see this.
I gotta get him on the show.
I know. I gotta message him, actually, and just be like, dude, we need to get together. I'm free tomorrow. I wonder if he is. Are you free?
Yeah.
Are you free tomorrow?
I don't know. I can't say anything yet because my uncle's coming in town.
Oh, right.
How
okay.
long? But should we? There's a slight chance I might not be. But well anyway.
No, that's not a big deal. Text me if you end up being free.
Yes.
And just let me. I'm sorry, we just act like you're not here. I'm like, oh yeah, we're still filming. This is how we normally talk to each other, believe it or not. I wonder if people think that like we do this for the show, but they don't realize that like this is just normal and how we speak to each other.
We have a good band.
We do. Because we're kind of the same. We have the same weird.
Yeah.
We're both a little fucked up.
Oh, but we enjoy life. That's all that matters.
Absolutely, and the people around us, which helps too, and they're all amazing.
Yeah.
They put up with all of it. Thanks, friends. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Because we're a lot sometimes. It's a lot when we're together.
Oh yeah. And alcohol involved.
But I don't get to do that as much anymore. I don't get to play with you guys like that.
Yeah, you come out here.
Well, no, I get to come out, but I don't get to be like, yeah, let's have 6 cocktails. No, that's not how that works. I'm working. Got shit to do.
All right. With that being said, I gotta do another show to keep it busy.
Tonight? We can do another one. I'm good. I don't know. I want food. I'm hungry. And then you just talked about Wendy's, and I'm like, fuck Wendy's, dude.
Okay, all right.
I wonder if I can Uber eat some food there. I think we might do that. I'm hungry.
All right, with that being said, we love y'all. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that other good stuff.
Bye.
Peace out. We're done.